Welcome, everybody. Good evening. Hope everyone is doing well today. I thought we were going to get it started raining about an hour and a half ago. We got some pretty hard rain for a little while, but it slacked off when it became showtime, so I'm happy to hear that. I hope everybody's doing well today. When it rains, the sound of the water hitting this metal roof is annoyingly loud, and Mike's pick it up and everything else. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, I'm glad excuse me. I've got an interesting show planned for you tonight. Hopefully, we've got some guests coming on that I'm looking forward to seeing. Been kind of a hot week this week. Today was the first day. We got a little rain a day or two ago, and I mean, as soon as it hit the ground, it was dry. But this afternoon, the rain shower, I walked inside and I said, "Lynn, there's a mud puddle in the yard about that big." The ground's just sucking everything up so fast because it's so dry. Excuse me. You get a little. Oh, I got a little something I want to try here real quick. I'm fixing to, being I've got stuff going on the radio, I want to take a little break real quick before I get started. Drink some water. My throat's giving me a problem. So a little something there for you to listen to. I hope that came through all right. But yeah, everything's busy here in the shop. Talked to my good buddy Jerry Robb at Hot Rod's House of Power in Joliet, Illinois today. He's doing good. He's busy as hell. If there's any mechanics up in the Illinois area that's looking for work, Jerry Robb is hiring. Hot Rod's House of Power does amazing work that ships all over the world. So check them out. You can find them on Facebook at Hot Rod's House of Power. If you're a mechanic in that area looking for a job doing various things, so they do a ton of custom work. Shoot Jerry Robb a message. Tell me Johnny Blender sent you. Like I said, he's looking for people now. He's having the same problem that everybody else is having, hiring. It's hard finding anybody to hire. Nobody wants to work. But yeah, we got some interesting upcoming races we're going to talk about tonight. Chester Taylor should be joining us on the show sometime tonight. He'll be coming in talking about the Misfit, Misfit Gassers event that's coming up August 12th at Holiday Raceway Park. Jim Cummings should be coming on the show tonight talking about June 17th and the East Coast Fuelers event for Ronald Macdonald House at MapleGrove Raceway we'll talk about. And hopefully Johnny Jordan will be popping on here in a few minutes, and we'll be talking about his Nostalgia Night race series June 16th and 17th. Got a lot of stuff in the shop right now. Got Banshee Racing motorcycles to powder coat or frames to powder coat. Got Polaris four-wheeler lift kit to powder coat. Just got a ton of stuff going on in the shop. We had a Bryce McKinney as a new customer for the shop. Super nice guy. He's got a OBS square body Chevrolet truck that he dropped off brake drums and calipers and rotors for us to powder coat. We did a real good job with those. They came out looking really nice. I see you, Chester. I was happy to see those. He sent me a message just a few minutes ago, said the color went absolutely great with the truck. So I was excited about that. We got Chester Taylor fixing to come on here in just a minute. When he gets his camera, I can see your eyes and above. Now you're sideways. There you go. That's a little bit better. I'll bring him on into the studio. Let me give him a intro. Let me just see if I can do the intro thing again as I get everything queued up. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, man. I'm sitting here. Let me pop over to the screen real quick. I got all this computer technology here in front of me, and the thing is, I don't know how to use none of it. All right, we got Holiday Raceway Park, Saturday, August 12th, the Misfit Gassers, along with Pro, Foot Brake, and Junior Dragsters. Gates open at 12 p.m. Time trial start at 2 p.m. General admission is $20 for $20. Kids 12 and under get in free. So tell us about this event, Chester. What are you working on?
Well, we just trying to put something together. We know there wasn't a lot of stuff with the gassers going on since the SOG had kind of shut down for a little while with Jesse, and
right.
I just got a lot of buddies that I work on their gassers and trying to give them somewhere to run. And
this looks like it's going to be a pretty good event.
Yeah, everybody who shows up with the gasser, and the driver will get in the race free. So they won't have to pay. And then we got this one lined up, and then we got one in Mobile in September, and then in not this weekend, but next weekend we'll be over there with Johnny Jordan's group and the open wheels with Scott.
I'm hoping Johnny comes on tonight.
Yeah, so we'll be there with that. And then actually the week after that, it kind of got pushed on me this week that we're going to be putting on the car show here in Florella at the 24th of June celebration, the Masonic Lodge celebration, and I reckon we're going to try to put it on too. And
hey, will you get me some information on that next week or sometime this week so I can put something together so I can promote that show for you?
Yes, I will. I've not got a lot put together on it yet. It kind of got dropped in my lap at the last minute.
And that's how it happens.
Yeah.
It happens like that a lot.
Yeah, I helped start that thing up about 10 years ago, and the car club was putting it on. They decided not to this year, so I just didn't want it to stop.
Where are you at?
I'm at my shop in Paxton.
Okay, where's the car show going to be at?
In Florella, Alabama.
Where is Florella?
You know where Crestview, Florida is?
Yeah.
It's about 20 minutes north of it.
Okay. I wasn't sure. You know, you get down to Alabama, Florida, they just start combining names on places.
Yeah, well, see, Florella is actually the abbreviation for Florella for Alabama, Florida put together.
Right.
We got a big lake. Half the lake's in Florida and half of it's in Alabama, and that's where the celebration will be at. Will be on Lake Jackson. So.
Okay, and that's at the Masonic Lodge.
Well, the Masonic put it on. It's been an ongoing thing for about probably 50 years here, or maybe longer in town. The Masonic celebration, and they have parades and they got vendors and car shows, and I don't know if they're going to have the. I don't know if they'll have the fair here this year or not. They usually do, but they just shut the whole town down on that day.
Okay. Hey, on your event at Holiday Raceway, I know you've got gassers. How is your turnout looking for gassers? Are you getting people talking to you or telling you?
Right now I have about 25 people who's committed to going.
Okay.
And maybe we got a few more that just ain't said they're going to go. But, you know, I feel if I get 20 to 25 people to show up, being this will be the first event I put on, I feel I'll be done a win, you know.
Are y'all going to do anything Friday night?
They have Test and Tune Thursday night up there. We will be up there, and if there's enough people show up, we may try to do a gambler's race. And that track does not do a Test and Tune on Friday. I don't know why, but
everybody has their reasons.
Yep.
Hey, how's the food there?
I've not been there, but everybody really likes that track, the scenery and the food. So, you know, which we'll be set up there. We're gonna take our travel trailer and I got a big grill that hooks to the back of it, and we're gonna cook for 2 or 3 days there. I don't ever turn nobody away if they're hungry.
Are you gonna get there on Thursday?
Yes, I'm gonna come up there Thursday and stay till probably come home Sunday. That way I'll be there the whole event.
Hey, do you got a pen and paper?
Yeah.
Could you write a couple of things down to check for me? Would you check to see if there is good cell phone service at Holiday Raceway?
Yeah.
If you could let me know that. The reason I'm asking that is if I come up there and do a live remote and broadcast, I want to be able to have signal to get the broadcast out.
Yeah, I'll talk to the guy who runs the track. I'll send him a message, and tell him that we have somebody interested in coming up there doing a live show, and if they got service there.
Yeah, that'd be great. And me escaping from this zoo here Thursday would be really detrimental to my health. Or no, not detrimental. That's bad. It would be good for my health.
Yeah. I know the feeling. I can't wait to get away from here.
Man,
a couple days.
It's bad. It's work there's just too much of it.
Yeah. I left work today and come to my shop, and I got 3 motors to build this weekend. That's what I was in there clearancing the stroke in a small block Ford just a minute ago. So.
Yeah, I'm here at the shop. I'm by myself. I've been by myself. Can't find any help, and I am very lucky that I have enough work for 5 people.
Oh yeah.
So, that's brutal.
Yeah, I'm about 8 race cars deep right now, and people they want their stuff yesterday.
Yep, I've got and now I'm starting to get hit with cruising the coast stuff because last couple of years, everybody drops their stuff off 4 days before cruising the coast starts. So I get just trailer loads of stuff people want sandblasted and powder coated. And I told next year, I'll get it this year, but I'm still will start taking stuff in for cruising the coast in June, and I'm going to stop in September.
That's right.
That's it. Unless it's a really good customer that's been with me for all 20 years, I may, but most of them are smart enough and know how I work that they're not going to put me in that situation. But I'm going to stop taking the cruising the coast stuff in September. I just that 200 pieces 48 hours before the show. Well, I need it I want to get a car show contest. I'm like,
oh, I know. I know.
This event is the same time every year. Why do you wait 48 hours before?
Oh, yeah.
So, we redesigned how we wanted the truck to look, or we were just redesigned something, or we wanted to change the color scheme. I said, you did that, not me.
That's right.
So I understand that. How's your daughter doing?
She's good. She went in there and had a little bit of surgery on her mouth, pulled some teeth to work on her bone up under it. But she's tough. I've had to keep her off her go-kart all week. That's been the worst thing.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, is there anything else you want to tell us about this event, or that you want to? Do you have a pre-registration or anything that you're doing with it?
I've asked people to send me a message and tell me if they're going to be there, where I can kind of turn in a list. But if they don't, they're more than welcome to do it at the gate. I've had a few people sponsor some things, but what I've asked for any sponsor that wants to come in, is I really want gift cards to give away. That way, the gift card, the money will go back to the company that is giving the sponsorship. So it's just not them giving money away. Maybe if they give $25 or $50 gift card I can give away, then maybe
that's good.
Get them more business at their companies.
Yeah, well, it's return on investment. They can see it.
Yeah, they get to see it back instead of it just going away. So
right, and that's really smart, Chester. That's a really good way to do that.
Yeah.
Are you going to have any of the front engine guys go be there, or have you heard anything? They have an event that weekend.
Well, Scott and got an event at the Montgomery that same weekend. And,
okay.
This was the only date that I could get that didn't contradict any other gasser races, and so we just kind of had to go with it. I'd like to keep the open wheel guys where they could run with us. The one at Mobile, they'll be with us that day. So
right, okay.
It just makes for a better event to have more people there. But
okay, well, look,
only do what we do.
I want to get you in here a few more times. We got some time between now and August 12th. I want you to get you in here a few more times to talk about this, and as things evolve and we get more of a car count and things like that, and other things that are going to happen. I want to know that so we can keep that, because the great thing about these race events is they're all family friendly.
Oh yeah, it's a big family thing. So.
When we get families in there, that's when it's the best. The fathers, sons,
fathers. When I show up, I'm usually 10 deep of all family members and youngins running around. We look like the Brady Bunch showing up. So.
Well, that's a good way to be. That's a good way to be. You got plenty of help in the pits.
Oh yeah. So maybe next time I come home, I made a custom trophy to give away for the best reaction time.
Okay.
So maybe I'll have it done, and we can show it. I can put it behind me or something, show people what they're gonna get.
Awesome.
So
I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, Chester, make a few minutes for me tonight.
I appreciate your help getting the word out.
All right, I see you there, David. Thank you, Chester. I'll talk to you later. Have a great evening.
Right. You too.
All right, that was pretty cool. That was Chester Taylor with the Misfit gas. All right, I got to switch my screens around real quick. We've got somebody else coming on board. I see Mr. David Riechon is in here. This guy, let me clear this off for Chester and get David's stuff up here. Hey, David, where are you? There you are. Hey, man, there you are.
Hey, John, how's it going?
I'm doing great, man. I want to know how that baby is.
Oh, he's so great. I just put him to bed.
Oh, I won't talk too loud.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. He's got 2 dogs barking downstairs. He's fine.
Okay. David Riechon is – David, I put GM at Crescent Cannon. I didn't know what your position was, but that sounded pretty good. You can correct me on that because I'm usually wrong. But everybody's been hearing me all these years talk about Crescent Cannon CBD products and what it's done for me and what it's done for my wife. This stuff is unbelievable. In fact, I was feeling kind of sick about an hour and a half ago. I think I got a little too hot today on the tractor. And went inside, got a shower, cooled down a little bit, ate a little something, and took some of my Crescent Cannon CBD drops. And in just 15 or 20 minutes, my energy came back and I felt a lot better. So I was excited knowing that I was feeling good when I came out here and had you on.
I love hearing that.
How's everything going with Crescent Cannon?
Things are going really well. We're in an exciting position. We have launched several new products over the last couple months that we're really excited about. We are, originally started as a CBD company making tinctures and topicals like you just demonstrated right there, for all sorts of use cases and benefits. But over the past year and a half, we have, in addition to those CBD products, we've been launching a whole line of THC products, from gummies to cereal bars to our newest product, Crescent 9 THC Seltzer.
Yeah, and Sarah, Helen is supposed to be sending me some of that because I told her, I said, man, I was a bartender for 23 years. I want to try this stuff.
Oh, it's good. I can't believe you haven't tried it yet. We will definitely get you some ASAP.
I think she's got a package that went out to us yesterday that she was putting some of that in. And I told her, I said, well, I got her on the phone the other day. And when I was talking to her trying to schedule this, I think I kept her laughing. I said, when she answered the phone, I said, this is John. She goes, hey, how are you? I said, you're not pregnant, are you? she started laughing. I said, man, what's in the water over there at Crescent Cannon? Yeah. So it's pretty good. Like I said, me and Lynn swear by the products. We've been using them now. And I think Lynn had told you about the problems that she was having after her heart issues and everything. And, she has just been, she was with the medication that they had her on and everything. She was just 15, 20 minutes up. And that was it. She couldn't stay up any more than that. And I told her, I said, just quit taking all that pill. I said, just try Crescent Cannon CBD oil for 1 week. And she goes, as bad as I feel now, I will. So she started trying it. It's been in here in the house for years, but she started trying it. And she got out and started working on the land. And she started clearing land. And she'd go down there for an hour, 15 minutes, and then come in and sit down and cool off for a while and go back down for maybe another hour. She did this over a period of a week and a half. She went from an hour to an hour and a half at a time to 4, 5, and 6. Today she was down there for 6 hours working. And that's everything, all the prescription drugs that they gave her, she just quit taking them because she was not getting any better. She had, her quality of life had gone down. It was just terrible. and she now swears by Crescent Canna. She's got her, no matter what she's doing at 1 o'clock, she goes in and she takes her drops.
Well, I was so sorry to hear what Lynn has been going through, and I'm obviously, thrilled that the products are so helpful for her, and that you and so many people in your audience have been feeling benefits from those products. It's why we do what we do.
How is the CBD business?
So the CBD business is, it's where this all started. We have a strong and loyal customer base for those products. But to be totally honest, where we're seeing growth, where our business is headed, is in the THC products, many of which also contain CBD.
Right.
But it's with products that are designed to provide a euphoric or psychoactive experience. They're also great for sleep and for just making you feel really nice.
Helen sent us some of the sleep gummies, and those really helped me because I have a hard time sleeping.
But people use those sleep as well as just our regular old THC gummies for sleep as well. But what we're seeing is that a lot of people want to get a nice buzz, whether they've been hitting the bar and going to have a few beers, or maybe going behind the bar and doing something else.
Right.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to bring that experience into the bars. So you can now, instead, if you don't want to drink, whether it's because you just want to be a little healthier, you don't want the calories, maybe you're taking off booze for Lent. We're providing bars, restaurants, and groceries with a actually fun alcohol replacement called Crescent 9 THC Seltzer.
Now, I know that your products are available online at crescentcanna.com. And don't forget, if you want to try these products, you can go to Crescent Canna. Don't forget to use the discount code that's on your screen right now, EDGE2023, for 30% off your entire order. This is great. This is not only a helpful product, but it helps you save money as well. So that's what we do here at Whiskey Cars and Cigars. We try to put people and products together and help people. One of the great things that I've seen on the CBD products, and one of the things I liked when me and you first started talking, is some of the other CBD products out there were multi-level marketing stuff. And I am so not a multi-level marketer. I don't like that at all. Other than the website, how is your availability for over-the-counter or going into public places to find Crescent Canna CBD products? Do you have anything like that on your website where people can locate a product in an area instead of order it?
We don't have like a store locator on the website, but you can always reach out to our customer support and through the website, just support@crescentcanna.com, and you can let them know where you're located, and we'll find the closest retail outlet to purchase what you're looking for. If you're in Louisiana, we do have hundreds and hundreds of locations across the state, more concentrated in the New Orleans area and the greater New Orleans area. But we are, truly statewide. So, we have started in New Orleans with our, growing our footprint, but we hope to be, even more widely available soon.
That's good. Are there any new things that are be coming out from Crescent Canna this year?
Yes. So we've just launched a few new products. We launched our high potency THC gummies earlier this year, and then we followed that up with a bite-sized cereal bar that resembles Fruity Pebble cereal with 25 milligrams of THC. That just came out a couple of weeks ago. And then during Mardi Gras, we launched Crescent 9 THC Seltzer. And now on the horizon, we have at least 3 new flavors of Crescent 9 that are being worked on as we speak, and we hope to launch those new flavors later this year. We also have several new flavors of gummies coming out. probably in the next 2 months.
Okay. That's good to
and
hear.
Those will all be available. Those will all be available on our website, and almost all of those products will be available in store as well.
Okay. All right, man. I'm really excited about Crescent County. You know, y'all are a down home business down here in Louisiana, which is near and dear to our heart. So we like to help those out. And like I said, when I went from one company, I was looking for another CBD product that was good and had good reviews on it. And I found Crescent County, and I was like, they're right here in Louisiana. Let me check this guy out. And that's when me and you first started talking. And I really got to tell you, I am pleased with the company, but I do have one problem. When y'all were doing something at Tipitina's, I told Helen, I said, why didn't y'all call me for that launch? I would have brought the dragster.
We'll be at Tipitina's again.
I would have brought the dragster out there, especially so if you're there, we got the new body going on it. And I don't know if you saw the new background poster, our show banner that we have when we're on location that had the Crescent County logos on it. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I haven't seen that yet. Send it to me. Let me take a look at that. That's awesome. We would love to get
the green that it was clashed with the white background of the color. It was faded out it faded out. And the graphics company added some blue to it. So it's about the kind of the top of the color of that can behind you on your banner. It's kind of that color with the white in it, Crescent County. It looks really, really good. I think you'll be pleased. And then we're going.
I can't wait to see it.
We're going with that same logo on the dragster body as well.
Oh, that's so cool. We love Tipitina's. They were the first music venue in New Orleans to carry Crescent 9. So we are thrilled to be a part of of that historic venue.
I got a question for you. The band Galactic.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the guy? He owns Tipitina's?
I don't know all the details about how that came about, but Galactic owns the venue now, as of a couple years ago.
Those are like an underground band. I got a friend out on the West Coast that's a DJ, and I sent him some of Galactic's music. I said, dude, check this out. He called me and he said, where did you find that?
Mm-hmm.
I said, what do you think? He said, I love that. I can't remember what. I sent him 2 or 3 songs. But he's like, man, he said, where's this? I said, they're out of New Orleans. I said, just look online for them. And he's called me and he said he has worked in some of his party mixes and stuff that he does. He said he's worked Galactic music in, and he goes, the crowd goes crazy when he brings it in and starts playing it. So I thought it was pretty cool. And I was reading something and I saw the link between Galactic and Tipitina's, but it wasn't real defined, so I wasn't real sure what it was.
They've been playing there for decades, and I used to go to their Lundy Gras show every year. They play all night.
All right, man. Well, I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you got that baby and everything else, so I appreciate you coming on. You are welcome anytime you want to come on the show. If you've got a new product you want to talk about anything, you or Helen just message me. I'll keep the 7:15 hour open for you for the future.
Well, thank you so much, and I really can't thank you guys enough for all the support. We'll do this again for sure.
All right, man. I appreciate it. That is David Wright. Hey, Dave, what is your position with Crescent County?
I am a co-founder of the company and the chief marketing officer.
CMO. Okay. I'll change. I'll have that on there.
Change it for next time.
Yeah, I'll have it for next time. I appreciate it, man. Have a great evening. Thank you for this great product.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Thank you. All right, man. I think that's great. Crescent County CBD products. I have been using them for years. I love their products. The THC products are also out there, but I don't use those as much because in my crazy life, euphoric is the last. Between the moonshine, I don't need no more euphoria in my life. All right, let me jump up here. Hold on just a second. I got another outlaw here. I see his big head sitting there in the screen. If I can find my mouse again. Let me take these down. Get some new banners up. Oh, hold on. Look at a couple of these comments real quick. See you all. Glenn Culbertson, hey, buddy, how you doing? James Hughes, hey, buddy, how are you? Mr. Robert Forrester, glad you tuned in tonight. John U. Basic, how you doing, buddy? Everything over there on the West Coast. All right, let me jump in here real quick. I see I got my good friend Jim Cummings in here. Hey, old man, what are you doing?
Hey, John, how you doing, brother?
Hey, man, this is Race for the House.
Yes. Ronald Macdonald House. We couldn't call it Ronald Macdonald House, so they called it Race for the House. That's next Saturday.
Right.
And
That's
it's a great charity event. We bring out a whole bunch of cars. We raise a whole bunch of money for them. There's a hot dog thing that a gentleman comes out, cooks hot dogs, doesn't want a penny. He sells them, and it goes directly to the house. It's just an amazing event.
And y'all been doing this for a number of years, had you, Jim?
Been doing it, we've been doing it. The East Coast Fuelers has been part of it for the last 2 years, but Tim Krause has been doing it, who's a member of us. He's got a bad altar, awesome. Right. And he's been a proponent of it for a whole bunch of years. And he said, hey, guys, we got to do this. And we all said, no problem. So, and it's a great event. It's an awesome Ronald Macdonald House. We got a guy, Kyle Clemmer with Don Landis. His dad is a private pilot, and he flies kids back and forth, families. So he does a whole bunch of things like that with Clemmer, moving the storage and stuff. And, Lucky Dog Bar and Grill comes out and all of that stuff for those guys. So it's awesome.
All right. So I'm looking at this. And spectators is $20 per carload.
Yes.
That's per carload.
Per carload. Yes.
Hey, that's awesome. And
it's a great show. Bring the family.
That's great. I'm looking at y'all gonna have nostalgia super stocks, nostalgia sock and super stocks there.
Yes.
They're going to have a gambler's race, super pro classes sponsored by High Grade Maintenance Solutions.
And we're out there just for exhibition. A couple of funny cars are going to be out there. Just for show, raising money. It's all we do it. We don't get any money on this. We just bring the show.
Did y'all do a show last weekend, Jim?
Yeah, we were at Wilkesboro last weekend. This weekend we'll be at Cecil County. And then next weekend, I'll be down in the new 710. We'll have 4 cars. It's the all Harley drag by Paul Watson put this together. It's all Harleys, and we're going to be something different for the show as well. And that's going to be a huge show.
That's good. Hey, John, you basic told me to tell you hi.
Hey, man. How you doing, John? All good, man.
Let's see. You've got the event has got some really good sponsors.
Yes.
And I hope you don't mind if I take a minute to mention the sponsors, because anybody who helps a charity like this, I like to make sure the word gets out on them.
Absolutely. Please do.
So we've got Safeco Insurance is going to be one, High Grade Maintenance Solutions, A1 Mulch, A1 Towing, Apex. I can't read what Apex does, but Daryl Tillman Realty Group.
Yeah.
The Stottlemyre family. They've got a memory of Cindy Yates on here.
Yes.
So they DZM Automotive. They're going to have photography by Nicole Signor there. Graphics Impressions of Americas Incorporated. So I want to keep following this up I'll be promoting this show this week and next week on my show, this event.
Awesome.
And I'll make sure I'll blow those up a little bit so I can make sure I can read all of the sponsors' names. And you might want to, we're definitely going to mention them in the event again next week on the show. So
yes, please.
We want to talk about those and it's sponsors that make all this happen.
It makes everything happen, and it makes it viable, and it raises. This is a great charity, and Denny Parisian has been doing it, and he kind of started, hey, this would be neat, and then just it exploded, and it became. I know he makes or generates thousands of dollars, like tens of thousands for these guys, and it's awesome.
And that's great, man. You know, that's
you
helping
know,
kids.
it's the Ronald Macdonald House. So,
Yeah, it's helping kids, man.
Yeah, exactly. Helping kids and the families of kids that are suffering, that need help, and it works.
Yep. What else going on, big guy? You got the you're up there in New Jersey. Are you suffering from the Canadian smoke?
Yeah, yesterday it looked like Mars. I was waiting for either a comet, meteor, or mothership to land.
That ain't good.
No, it was quite interesting.
They said that it was all the way down to Greensboro, North Carolina today.
I could see that.
Man, I can't imagine. I know what it's like when Lynn's burning leaves here.
Well, you smoke your cigars, so.
Yeah. So, but all right, man. I really appreciate you coming on, Jim.
No, man. Thank you, John. And thank you.
How are the guys in the group?
Last weekend were great. You know, Ray, we had Jim Gloyd out with his blown nitro cards doing some hits. Ray Urban, Uncle Ray, Tim Spurl, Flying Ryan Carey, and myself. So we put on a good show. You know,
how's Ryan doing on that car of his?
He's doing good. He's getting there. You know, he's got to keep the tune conservative so he keeps the parts in the pan. But,
right.
But it's good.
Next time you talk to Ryan, tell him to reach out to me. When he first bought that car, me and him were talking a lot. Then him and Steve Godwin, then just over the years and COVID and everything, I've kind of lost touch with those guys, and I really liked Ryan.
Ryan's good people. His dad, Bob or Rob or whoever you want to call him, but Bob Carey, he's a good guy. He's a good old boy. He's good. He's good people. So
how's Charlie? You talk to him?
Charlie's good. He's doing well. You know, getting things straightened out so we can go and do stuff. So it's all good, you know.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's all good.
Hey, Jim, John, you basically, I don't know if you can see the messages. He's putting message up. I don't know if you can see those or not on your screen.
Let me see. No, I don't see them on here yet.
Okay, so. It says, Jim, I may be interested in some sort of sponsorship like this in the future. We possibly could get involved in with you and your folks.
You know, absolutely, John. John, we got to hook up together. Between me seeing patients all day and running around like with a short handle broom, I'll sweep the floor. But we got to get together. You know, he's in a different time zone, which is better because I can sit and talk to him when I'm not running crazy. But we definitely would be interested in doing something for sure. You know, actually, you know what, John? Contact me, to be honest with you, please, because I may have an opportunity for Lebanon Valley, the Dover reunion, which is very viable for most of the sponsors there.
That's good. Yeah,
that's
a good race.
Well for you.
That's a good race. I pulled the flyer up on it and got it on my computer for next week.
Yeah. Dino Lawrence is the guy that runs that show. And, you know, we're all on the same page as far as marketing, getting sponsors, and you know, putting these shows on. If it wasn't for our sponsors, you know, Alky Diggers, and I'm sure John and I will figure out something. But it's, you know, all our sub-sponsors and the team sponsors, Lucky Dog,
right,
Charlie. It's, you know, it's going to be, we're out of our pockets.
Hey, I am. I sent John a message asking him about Champion brand products. Any of your guys using that?
What, spark plugs?
No, oils.
No, that'd be interesting because
Champion brand is an oil company, and I met the guy who I guess is the owner of that company a few years ago. Maybe it was with Began, maybe it was through Began. I don't remember. And I just wanted to I sent John a message because I wanted to find out more information on Champion brand lubricants, because they've got a real good line. And I wanted to check their pricing. I wanted to check their availability of where they're at and what they're doing, and see how they want to attack the marketing on their product. Because I ask you, and you're at the track every weekend, you hadn't heard of them. So evidently their marketing hasn't hit the East Coast.
No, obviously not. You know, I'm going to be at Cecil County with the Mid Atlantic show this weekend, this coming Saturday, and I'm not racing because my car's an Uncle Ray's because I figured I'd save half the trip going down. So I wish it was with me, but that's a whole nother. But because that's a quarter-mile track, it'd be nice to try and hit 200 with that. But it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see the product also as well, and information on that. Yep.
I mean, you know, I'm a big Amylase guy, but I like to try other things as well.
Well, you know, a lot of my guys I use Brad Penn for a long time because that's been good. It's been good to me. But some guys use different stuff, but anything's possible.
The reason I like the Amylase oil, I use 2050 in the dragster.
Mm-hmm.
I also use 2050 in my tow vehicle, my Ford.
Right.
And Amylase 2050 is amazing with alcohol.
Yeah.
It doesn't milk up it doesn't milk up. And it's just really, really good. And it's easy for me to sell that 2050 because it's got the diesel molecule in it.
Yeah.
So you can use it on your diesel engine or you can use it on your race car or anything that you drive. But that was one of the things that was a big seller for me when I would have that in the trailer. People would buy that because I always had it and they knew that they could use it in their race car and their tow vehicle.
Yeah.
So but a lot of the 2050s that are out there on the market don't have that diesel molecule in it. There's something else in there
and everything else in it. Right. Exactly.
So, but the zinc level of it was high. It was good. It's a really good oil.
And that's what most of my guys use straight 50 because they're blown out, you know, on that because it just doesn't break down as much. I used to use the 2050 on my injected car. When in the injector motor, but we switched this to straight 50 because it just seems to be safer. My builder looked at it and he goes, everything looking good. So on that, but I'm definitely open to, you know, it'd be interesting to try something for sure.
John, you basically says he uses that champion brand in his Pro Mod.
Okay, there you go.
Said it's pretty damn awesome stuff.
There you go.
Just tell me just tell me if it's got that diesel molecule in it.
You know what? Maybe John and Champion and everything else, we can do something with that.
I'm telling you. And, you know, my guy with Amylase, my distributor with Amylase he's a good guy. And he does a lot at helping us for things that we do. But we were having a talk a while back and Amylase doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So all the stuff he's done with me over the years, he has done. It hasn't. I've done it to help promote Amylase products, but he's the one that's doing it.
Yeah. Right.
So
and that's, and that's not the company itself, but the distributor or somebody else.
That's right. That's
right.
You
know, I mean, God bless him because you know what? He understands the power of marketing and teaming up with people and getting the name out.
That's it. That's
exactly it. You know, and that's. You know, we do that. We do it with all our sponsors. Alcadator. I know Mike and I have to talk with you guys and get you. I'm going to send you a banner. I'm going to put it on my dime and send you a banner because he's so good.
Man, you're too good to me. You're too good to me.
Yeah, you know what? Mike is good to us, and I'm going to send one down to you. I know you sent me the address. I just been running around crazy. But
I know the feeling. I told the 2 guests ago, Chester. I told him. I said I'm very fortunate. I've got enough work in the shop for 5 people. Good. Unfortunately, it's just me.
Yeah, I know.
So, all right, man. I appreciate you coming on. Look, is there anything else you want to say about this Ronald Macdonald?
No, just come on out. You know, it's Maple Grove, and I think it's quarter mile too, because I know a lot of tracks are running 8th, but if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a quarter mile race.
Hey, I'm gonna do a search when I go off the show tonight of Maple Grove and find out what kind of military is around there, and then if there's anything around there, I'm gonna reach out to them and see if I can get them to put a push on and do a little advertising and promoting to $20 a carload, man.
You know what? let me reach out to Denny Parisian too, because he's the guy that's my contact too. And if you want to drop my name, that's fine. Say, look, Jim's been on my radio show and podcast.
Yeah, but anytime I can get the guys from the military, they need something to do on weekends. It don't cost a lot of money, and $20 a carload is not a lot of money that's plenty of beer money left.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I thank you, Jim.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you, buddy.
See you, man.
All right, buddy.
Bye.
Yeah, James, go CBs. Yeah, just another. I'm a Navy guy myself. Y'all just another branch of the Navy. Like y'all always doing things with us. It's kind of like the Marines. They always call us for a ride when they need to go somewhere. But love them all. Love them all. Military is my life. Love all the military guys. All right, everybody. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. If you didn't get a chance to watch the show, like the show, share the show, see the intro of the show, if you didn't tune on right at the beginning of it, check out the new intro. It's pretty cool. Sherv Media Production put that together for us. They're a new strategic partner with the Edge Radio US and Whiskey Cars and Cigars, and you're going to see a lot of new stuff going on with them. So why I say that is I want you to check out the outro of the show as we close out here. Good night, everybody, and I will see you next week.